Second system property is static or dynamic. Second system property is static system or dynamic system. So what is definition of static system? The system in which output depends on only present value of input is called as static system. The system in which output value depends on only present value of input is called as static system. Another name for static system is memoryless. Another name for static system is memoryless. And in dynamic system, output depends on past or future value of input, and it is also called as memory system. Okay. So we will be provided impulse response h of t or h of n, and from that we have to tell whether system is static or system is dynamic. Okay. So the condition is condition h of if your h of t is of the form if your h of t is of the form c into delta t. If your h of t is of the form h of t is of the form if h of t is of the form c into delta t, then system is called as static system. This is the condition for continuous time, and for discrete time h of n equal to c into delta n, then the system is a static system. This is the condition for discrete time, where c is some constant. So example can be h of t equal to 2 delta t, h of t equal to 3 delta t, h of t equal to 1 by 2 delta t, h of t equal to 1 by 3 delta t. These are nothing but static system. These are nothing but static system. Okay. So if you see some constant into delta t or some constant into delta n, then that system is called as static system. Then question can be like h of t equal to e raised to minus 2t u of t. It is not of the form. Your solution will be it is not of the form c into delta t, therefore it is a dynamic system. If it is of the form c into delta t, then static. If it is not of the form c into delta t, then dynamic. So this is how you can explain whether the system is static or dynamic. Very simple concept. Now for discrete time, h of n equal to 3 raised to n u of n minus 2. Again, it is not of the form c into delta n. It is not of the form c into delta n, therefore dynamic. Therefore dynamic. Now, suppose h of n has only one sample. H of n has only one sample, and that sample is present at origin. So what is this signal? What is this signal? This is nothing but 4 into delta n. Therefore, it is a static. So if only one sample is present and that sample is present at origin, that means it is a c into delta n. Therefore, it is a static system. Now you may see some shifting in impulse signal, but again that are dynamic systems, like h of t equal to 2 times delta t minus 2. Okay, you may say that it contains delta, but it is not static. The signal must be present at origin only. Shifting is also not allowed. Shifting is also not allowed. Therefore, it is a dynamic system. It is not of the form c into delta t. Therefore, it is a dynamic system. So even shifting is also not allowed. Okay, so it is a dynamic system. Given and we have to find out will not be there, but you must know the condition in terms of impulse response. What is the condition? That condition is very important. Okay, so we can have one system. This system has impulse and this is connected to one inverse system. This is connected to one inverse system. This inverse system has impulse response H inverse T. The output produced by first system is Y of T. Then Y of T is the input to the inverse system. Then output generated by the inverse system, if it is X of T, then that system is nothing but invertible system. Definition of invertible is that if it is possible to recover input, if it is possible to recover input from output, then it is called as invertible system. If we can get input from output, then that system is called as invertible system. Now condition in terms of impulse response is H of T convolution with H inverse T equal to delta T. If this thing satisfies, we have to do the convolution of H of T with H inverse T, and if this convolution gives a U delta T, then that is nothing but invertible system. Okay, so this is the condition. So this condition can be asked with four options, like option A can be H of T convolution H inverse T equal to 1, equal to 0, equal to 1, 1 will be one option, 0 will be. Final correct answer is delta T. So this is the correct answer. So you have to identify the correct answer. Okay. Now for discrete time, this is the condition. For continuous time, for discrete time, what will be the condition? H of n equal to H of n convolution H inverse n equal to delta n. If this thing satisfies, then it is a invertible system. Just see 3 points for causal. What is the condition? Equal to 0 for t less than 0. This is the condition for causal system. For continuous time causal system. Then H of T equal to C into delta T. Then that system is a static system. And that system is a static system, where C is some constant, and H of T convolution H inverse T equal to delta T, then it is a invertible system.